Attention, citizens. This is an emergency broadcast. Remain indoors and away from windows. Hostile activity has been detected in your sector. For your safety, do not attempt to leave your shelter. This is not a drill.
Even the stillness trembles. A shadow moves where none should be. The air thickens, not from fear, but from what must be done. This darkness does not belong to one warrior alone. It touches all, and so all must rise. When the final blow must fall, it will not be by one hand, but by the will of us all.
This energy, it's unlike anything I've felt before. That pressure, it came out of nowhere. Whatever it is, it's watching us. Wait. His power level, it's rising fast. Every second, it's climbing. If it keeps going like this, he'll surpass even the strongest warriors in the galaxy. The flow of water. It's no longer smooth. It's pulled in too many directions. And fire. I see it blaze behind another, fierce and untamed. He burns with conviction, but I sense the fear inside him. He doesn't fight for balance. He fights to be seen. That kind of fire spreads, not to warm, but to devour. A lone boy adrift on a small boat. Waves quiet, but all around him, shapes, dark and vast. They circle without striking. It's not mercy. It's anticipation. They know something he does not. He is watched by eyes born from deeper depths than he can imagine. And now, I see it. A force is rising. Not made of fury, but of purpose.
Tien, may I ask you something?
You already did.
Do you feel it too?
Yes. It's already here.
This broadcast with urgent breaking news. Ginger Town is under attack. In broad daylight, powerful shockwaves have torn through the city, leaving destruction in their wake.
Command to Orbiter 9. Are you reading this?
Yeah. Just picked up a distortion. What's going on?
We've got an energy spike coming straight toward Earth. No ID, no trajectory. It just appeared.
I see it too.
Any idea what it is?
No. And that's what worries me.
Command Center to Unit 04. Do you read me? We're seeing signs of a crash. Telemetry's unstable safe. Can you confirm your status? Unit 04, respond. Are you all right down there? Please respond.
So, you've come all this way just to lose again. Tell me, Vegeta, was it pride or desperation? Either way, this ends with you on your knees.
Come and get me. You think you've reached perfection? But perfection means nothing to a Saiyan who's still evolving.
Show me if there's anything left worth fearing.
Dad! Where are you?
You've grown stronger, monkey, but strength alone won't save you. I was made to be perfect. You're just another broken remnant of a dying race.
Dry your eyes, boy. You're the son of the Prince of all Saiyans. You see this sky? This broken land? All of it is trembling with what's about to happen. But I need you to stand still and listen. You carry something in your veins that even you don't fully understand yet. Our people were wiped out, erased, but not our spirit. We were born on planet Vegeta, a world that no longer exists. Our race was fierce, feared, and proud. But our greatest strength wasn't in our fists. It was in our will, unbreakable, relentless. Even in death, that blood is inside you now, and with it comes a responsibility. But not today. Today, you watch. Because what I do now, I do as your father. Not as a prince, not as a warrior, but as a man who finally understands what it means to protect. No training could have taught me this. No battle, no rival. Because when this is over, you'll remember who you are. And one day, when I'm no longer here, you'll carry all of this forward. Stronger, smarter, and better than I ever was. Now watch closely. This is what happens to those who threaten my blood. I'll show you what true power looks like. True power looks like. True power looks like. True power looks like.
expected, he obliterated it all.
If we keep turning a blind eye, this won't just be about control anymore. Frieza isn't just watching us. He's waiting, calculating. Every move he makes is measured, deliberate. And what are we doing? Letting him play us like fools. Letting him move unchecked. It won't just cost us our freedom. It will be the beginning of the end for Planet Vegeta. Our pride, our warriors, our legacy, all of it, gone in an instant. Mark my words. If we don't act soon, we won't even live long enough to regret it. His forces grow stronger. He didn't just build an army, he forged a weapon of domination. He handpicked the most vicious killers across the galaxies, molded them through fear, obedience, and power. What stands behind him is not a battalion. It's a force engineered to crush worlds, to erase resistance before it even forms. They move in unison, they strike without hesitation. They fight not because they believe in his cause, but because they've seen what happens when you stand in his way.
Your impatience speaks louder than your loyalty. I will not be goaded into a reckless charge like some desperate fool. You forget yourself. This is not your decision to make. I see further than your fear. Frieza will fall, yes, but when I command it, not a moment before. Our vengeance will come, but on our terms, not his. Not his. Not his. Not his.
Attention all units. Perimeter sweep in progress. All unauthorized personnel will be detained.
Alert. Elevated NH4+ levels detected in Subject 019, Infant Class. Anomaly registered. Immediate analysis required.
If he keeps this up, he's going to become stronger than King Vegeta.
No kidding, Bardock. He comes back from every mission half dead. My gosh.
He's crazy. What kind of a low-level soldier would go to a planet like Kanassa with only a handful of men on his side?
And I think he needs to be retested. His case is unusual.
I agree, Planthor.
It's done. The ship's down. Just like Frieza wanted. Didn't even scream. Just fell.
want that section cleared in 5 minutes. Keep your formation tight and stay alert. Squad 4, maintain perimeter control and keep your eyes on that entrance. This entire deck is cleared in 10, or you answer to me. Let's go, move!
Launch sequence initiated. 2 pods deployed. Mission is green. They're on their way.
I still can't believe we got assigned this dust ball of a planet. What did we do wrong? Steal one too many meat rations from the elite barracks? Anyway, scanners say the locals barely stand upright. This won't even count as a warm-up.
Barely stand upright. This won't even count as a warm-up.
Last time you said that and got smacked in the face with a plasma rock. Let's see who racks up the highest kill count. Loser buys the drinks when we're back. And don't you dare hit the ground first. I'm already boosting.
Try not to land in the swamp this time. The stench took 3 hyper jumps to wash off. I'll take the east side. Should be more fun. You take the boring half.
This world wasn't enough, and yet you still hide. Come out before I lose my patience!
They call them warriors. Saiyans were bred to conquer. They will all die.
Orders from Lord Frieza have arrived. Our duty is not to question, it's to execute. Steel yourselves. What we do next will define us. Now go. Reporting to command. Perimeter secured. Awaiting Lord Frieza's next orders.
That arrogant little Prince Vegeta walks with pride, unaware he's just a cub. Playing in a world ruled by monsters. The Saiyans have always been an intolerable infestation. Loud, vulgar creatures with no sense of control, no discipline, and certainly no purpose beyond indulging their own violent impulses under the illusion of strength. They build nothing, they preserve nothing, and yet they walk through the universe as if it were theirs to scar, poisoning every corner of space they touch with their primitive lust for domination and their childish obsession with pride. They fight not for empire or vision, but for the sheer thrill of it, and somehow they convince themselves that this mindless savagery is noble, that their constant brawling is a mark of greatness, when in reality it's nothing more than desperation dressed as tradition. I've let them exist longer than I should have, tolerating their presence out of sheer convenience, allowing them to conquer in my name, to spill blood where I pointed, all while they puffed their chests and snarled like beasts thinking they mattered. But they don't matter, they never have, and the more I watch them swarm across space like fire without purpose, the more I realize that their continued existence is not just a nuisance, it is an insult. And because of that, I will burn their legacy from the stars. Erase their planet from every map and bury their name so deep in history that no one will speak it again.
I'm still in this damn tank. I can't move. But I'm awake. Why am I seeing this again? He's right there in front of me, just like before. I should have stopped it. Frieza's father, King Cold. I remember the day he landed, surrounded by soldiers. And we just stood there. We didn't raise a hand. Didn't ask questions. We let them walk through our ranks like they owned the place. I stood there too, like an idiot. I knew something was off. I just didn't want to be the one to say it. The air felt different that day. Not just tension, pressure, like something under the surface was getting ready to snap. And now I'm seeing it from above. The cities, the skies. It's all too quiet, too perfect, and then it's gone. Everything, gone in seconds. So that's what this is. Not a dream, not a warning, just the truth, all over again.
Yeah, as if there's such a thing as a trustworthy Saiyan. I heard there's an updated model of those scout scopes floating around. Our new leader, King Cold's son, supposedly brought them for us. I know. Word is this Frieza guy is supposed to be impressive, but brutal. Makes no difference to me now.
Mission status in progress. All systems operational.
How long do we keep doing this? How many more worlds do we burn just to hear his name praised? Frieza sends us, and we obey. We are Saiyans, warriors born for battle, but now we are part of the Frieza Force. We weren't born in Frieza's army. We conquered worlds on our own until King Cold's empire reached planet Vegeta. Our king bowed, Cold retired, and his son, Frieza, took command. He put scouters in our hands and made his point by killing hidden snipers on the spot. From then on, we became a branch of the Frieza Force, clearing planets on his orders.
The future is uncertain, but your spirit must remain unbroken.
This planet will be your grave.
I don't think so.
This ends with me falling? No. This is only the beginning.
The planet is under our complete control. Inform Lord Frieza that his orders are carried out, and the planet now belongs to him.
Transmitting message to Lord Frieza. Communication channel open.
Who is this child? What is he doing in the same room as my son?
Your Majesty, this is Broly. He is the child of Colonel Paragus.
This nursery is reserved for exceptional children who become sane elites, not some low-ranking baby taken off the street. Explain yourself.
Yes, of course, Your Majesty. You see, we found that his latent abilities are exceptionally high.
You dare to suggest that this commoner has a rating that's on par with my son's?
Well, sir, whenever we analyzed Broly, his power level actually far exceeded your son's. Upon further inspection, his rating is less than half of his original number. We've had a handful of anomalous readings in the nursery lately. His must have been due to a device malfunction.
That being said, even if we do ignore the previous data, Broly's latent abilities are quite remarkable.
And once he receives training, he will grow to be an outstanding warrior. He'll be a powerful asset to our forces.
He could even end up being the legendary Super Saiyan.
Primary base secured. Awaiting further mission directives.
Years later, Frieza recalled everyone to planet Vegeta. Bardock suspected a trap and sent his son off-world. He was right. In age 737, Frieza erased our planet in a single blast and told the few of us away on missions it was a meteor. That's how it happened. We didn't join him. We were subjugated, used, and then nearly wiped out.
Something about this is strange.
What do you figure this is about? Must be important if Frieza ordered all the Saiyans to assemble. Maybe the bastard has some big plan he needs us for.
Scout is on. Watch your mouth. If he wanted to talk to his men, he could have just used the radio and saved everyone a whole lot of time.
Any damage to issued gear must be reported immediately to the Quartermaster. Unauthorized modifications to battle armor or scouts.
Planet Nexenda, it's ours now. But I've heard we'll strike Planet Vegeta. The Saiyans, they're not like the others. I've seen what they can do. We've held the line as ordered. We are exhausted, but they will not break. Give us the word, and we'll march through fire itself.
Lord Frieza's plan is simple. The Saiyans grow too strong. That's why Planet Vegeta must be erased. Smell your fear. Show it again, and I'll kill you before the Saiyans do. You are weak. We are finished here. Tell Lord Frieza, we are ready.
Lord Frieza, do I have your permission to give the order to drop Transport 3242?
Dodoria, you've been waiting for this moment, haven't you? I can see that look in your eyes. They are drifting exactly where I want it. I want no survivors. I want their screams to be silenced before they even reach the void. Do it now.
Empires don't fall overnight. Sometimes their kings offer them willingly. Frieza was never the kind of force that shouted when he destroyed. He was raised in a system that thrived on fear. When he discovered the Saiyans, he saw something useful. A race of warriors who lived for battle, loyal only as long as it served them. He gave them planets, enemies, power.
Another world reduced to ashes. This is what happens when civilizations cling to hope. Tonight, this planet burns. The weak fall, the strong conquer.
In return, they wiped out entire worlds.
It's over. This planet is done. Frieza wants us on the next one.
We are under heavy fire and systems failing. Immediate evac or reinforcement required. Repeat, immediate support required.
You worthless soldiers exist for one purpose, to serve me. Now, prove your loyalty.
Because when you've lived your whole life believing that fear is the only way to stay in control, you lose the ability to feel anything else. There is something unnatural lingering. We need to go.
Another one falls? You can't hide from Lord Frieza.
Report has been confirmed. Planet Unides is under our control. The operation is complete and enemy resistance has been eliminated. Stand by for your next directive. Intelligence indicates a hostile warship entering our sector. Your mission is clear. Track the vessel and bring it down.
want answers? Then this planet will answer to me.
I want you to listen very carefully. The 3 people you're looking for will appear soon enough. That I promise. This is a Super Saiyan. And this is what is known as a Super Saiyan that has ascended past a Super Saiyan. Or you could just call this a Super Saiyan 2.
Wilhelm, what a useless transformation. You've changed your hair, so what?
Just wait.
Has he really found a way to surpass an Ascended Saiyan? Is that possible?
He must be bluffing. I mean, what would that make him? Double Ascended?
And this
What's he doing?
Is to go even further beyond!
No, stop it, Goku! If you do this now, it's going to drain away all the time you have left on Earth. And I'd say you need every second of it as it is.
It's unreal. How is he generating that much power?
Do it, Dad!
It's too much! Stop it now, Goku!
With terror in the streets!
Feels like the whole world is shaking apart. What is Goku doing? If he doesn't stop this, everything is going to be destroyed.
Okay, stop! Let's start from the very beginning.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
the Earth is just one fragile spark in a vast cosmic flame. Its people, beautiful and flawed, walk the line between chaos and harmony. There are moments when even the bravest warriors fall. Not because they lack strength, but because what they face is beyond understanding. But far beyond what they see, greater forces stir. Other universes, other beings, and some are not meant to exist.
Control override initiated. Planetary scan complete. The signal has been found. Engage intercept sequence.
A shadow has entered your world, a creation without balance, without mercy. A force created, not born, engineered piece by piece. This creature, this presence, it is already among you. It has a name, and soon all of Earth will know it.
Trained for years, pushed past every limit, just to face this moment. Come on, show me everything.
Must kill Son Goku. Must kill Son Goku.
stay until the very end. There is one final message in this video that you do not want to miss.
Episode 4 is now a fact, and I want to say thank you for staying with me on this path, because every day I study, test, adjust, and grow. And with each lesson, I feel the craft getting sharper and the vision clearer, which makes sharing this moment with you even more meaningful. I receive many messages asking how something like this can be made, and the truth is that it comes from patience, curiosity, and relentless iteration. So very soon, I will release a complete breakdown that walks you through my process from the first idea to the final export. If this episode resonated with you, I would deeply appreciate it if you subscribed to the channel, left a like, and shared the video with someone who might need that little spark to start creating. Because your engagement helps the story travel further and allows me to keep raising the bar. If you feel called to support the work directly, you can do so via the link to buy me a coffee below. And know that every contribution helps me invest in better tools, deeper research, and the time required to turn ambitious ideas into reality. Thank you for watching, for your trust, and for being part of this growing community that believes in learning in public and building something that matters. Create boldly, learn relentlessly, and pass the torch.
We interrupt this broadcast for breaking news. We've just received confirmed reports that the 2 androids have been spotted once again. This time in Central City, where they've caused significant destruction to public infrastructure earlier this afternoon. Eyewitnesses describe the androids as calm, unshaken, and devastatingly efficient. Several buildings have sustained heavy damage, vehicles were overturned, and dozens of civilians are reportedly injured.